The officials for this event, representing the International Skating Union.
Les officiels pour cette épreuve, représentant l'Union internationale de patinage, veuillez accueillir.
Please welcome the flag officer. Also representing the ISU, the referee.
Veuillez accueillir l'arbitre, Yukiko Okabe.
The judges.
Les juges, Myriam Palange. Judge number 2, Joanna Miller. Judge number 3, Aniela Hebel-Schmack.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 2023 ISU World Junior Figure Skating Championships. We are in Winsport Arena, just about 10 minutes west of Calgary in the province of Alberta. I'm your host Ted Bard, and once again it's a pleasure to bring to you the best junior figure skaters in the world. Up next, Pairs Short Program. Well, day one of competition here in Calgary, our first event, the Pairs Short Program. There are 14 teams representing 9 countries. I think it would be fair to say the pair category struggled a lot during COVID, with many of the teams not able to continue their development. And with other influencing factors in the world, the numbers have been affected. Having said that, all these teams have made great progress this season on the Junior Grand Prix and at their own national championship. So here we are, the World Juniors. All 14 teams will produce the best for this global event. Now, each one of these teams have to accomplish a qualifying score for pairs in the short program. It's 23 points for the technical and 34 points for the free program. They needed that to qualify here for the Worlds. There is a look at the start order for this event. Just a few items for those of you watching not knowing the qualification level for this. The ISU guidelines for junior eligibility have varied throughout the years. Currently, skaters must be at least 13 years old, but not yet 19 before the previous July 1st. There's a look at the officials for this event. Except for the men competing in both the pair and ice dancing, where the age maximum is 21 years of age. So you'll see quite a discrepancy in age from 13 to 21. And in this event. And a look at the technical panel there. Now coming out of the Junior Grand Prix finals, we take a look at the athletes, excited to get this event going. They've been here for 2 days already, practicing, loving the city. This is a fabulous venue. So well presented by Skate Canada and by the volunteers in Alberta. And you can see how much fun, how much energy these young athletes have. The juniors, nothing like it. They're thrilled to be in the sport, they're thrilled to be here, and they're thrilled to represent their country.
Please welcome the skaters of the first warm-up group to the ice.
And here we go, the first warm-up group. There are 3 teams on the ice. There are 14 in the event, of course, and they have to split it up to make sure that there are no more than 4 teams on the ice for the warm-up. And there is a look at the start order once again for this group. Well, the favorites coming into this event have to be Anastasia Golubeva and Hector Giotopoulos-Moore from Australia. They won the Junior Grand Prix final in Torino. But right on their heels, Sofia Baram and Danielle Temensa from the United States. They actually won the short program, placed second overall, so it's going to be a battle. We'll see them a little later in the event, of course. And how beautiful that you see still the smiles of these athletes, so excited to be on the ice. The World Juniors, for many of them, will tell the story throughout the week. A number of the skaters, not necessarily in this event, train in unusual circumstances in very cold arenas or with public, up to 100 to 200 skaters on the ice. So this is the luxury, a warm arena, an Olympic-sized arena, television lights, pure excitement. And some nerves, no question, but what a wonderful mix of excitement and nerves. It's the reality of sport for most of these young athletes.
Staging program in the new Miller from China. They
Look at the young Chinese team waving to the video board. Not a lot of international experience with this team at this stage, but much more to come. Of course, China having been so successful in the pairs event at the world and Olympic level. And you'll see that element, the twist, required element in the short program. You'll see it also in the free program. Some will do double, some will do triple. And that was a nice double twist. Great lift, great split. Now the order of these athletes has been determined by their world ranking, and then they are drawn within their group of the world ranking. So generally speaking, the top teams ranked in the world will skate in the last group, and so on. These teams, of course, in the first group, a little lower in the world ranking, have drawn in group number 1. There's that group 5 reverse lift. You'll see that in the short program. One of the most difficult lifts and required element requires a group 5 lift. where you'll see 7 elements in the short program. Here you'll see a twist, a solo jump where the skaters are jumping side by side, a group 5 lift, a throw jump as well, change combination spin side by side, step sequence, and a back and the death spiral. 7 elements. Remember, there are 2 judging panels. One is a technical panel. They identify only what the element is and the degree of difficulty based on very specific criteria. And they have replay, even in slow motion as well. The judging panel will judge the quality of each one of those technical elements and then all other 3 aspects of the program. As we get started in the last minute of the warm-up, look at the judging panel at ice level, the technical panel up a little higher, the great view of the ice, and of course they do have a dedicated replay camera and system in which they'll call for replays if the element is in some doubt, and they'll be able to take a look at it in slow motion following the program to make sure that what they have called is specific to the detail. There's a look at the twist, triple twist. Nicely done. Here we go. 2023 World Figure Skating Junior Championship starts right now here in Calgary. 4 days of competition. The best junior figure skaters on the planet. Our first team on the ice comes from the United States. 16-year-old Naomi Williams and 20-year-old Lachlan Luer. They're coached by Drew Meekins and Natalia Vishkatudiak. Not a large international record, have not actually been on the Junior Grand Prix. They're the silver medalists of the U.S. Nationals. And they'll skate the Tiny Dancer by Florence and the Machine.
Blue jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for the band, pretty eyes, pirate smile, you'll marry a music man, ballerina. Dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me. Tiny dancer in my head. Slowly
Well, they had smiles coming onto the ice with their first experience at the Junior World Championships, and they have smiles coming off the ice because that was a solid program for this young team. What a great experience. Some good elements. And a high five at the end. Just love seeing the natural joy of these athletes. So thrilled to be at the World Junior Championships. As we see them coming off the ice, we'll look at some of the replays. And especially after having skated your best, really, this is as good as this team can do. You can see Drew Meekins greeting them as they come off the ice. For a job well done. Here's the twist, looking for a split. There it is. Hands down to the side. There it is. Good catch. Maybe a touch on the shoulder.
Blue jean baby.
That. And here's a look at the. So double flip. Good height. Little forward on the landing. Group 5 reverse lift. So difficult. Entry. This comes in level 4. Great ice coverage. No snow on the blades. Good flow across the ice. Really well done. Here's the double axles, Wallies, change of edge, up, and done. That is a relief. Back inside death spiral here, you can see her head lower than the man's knee. Beautiful pivot. That's in at level 3. They had a step sequence level 4. That's a high level for steps. Great joy right there at the end. Nice. Great way to start this event. You can hear them talk about the first time with the lighting. Yeah, I love listening to the detail between the coaches and the skaters.
The second question.
Did you enjoy performing?
It was really fun, and even like the time where I was skating around and I was like looking them in the eyes, I was like ready.
I mean, isn't that like that's what it's all about, right? It's so fun to be here and try to earn this opportunity, and like you should enjoy it, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Great job by Drew, just talking about the great experience and the fun to be here. Enjoy the moment. Walking through a little bit of the program, of course, holding that core nice and strong. You can see such relief.
Done, I was like so excited, I forgot that.
You forgot what?
Like the thing, I was like, oh yes, and then I like forgot the just get it. Like,
But I think we finished on time.
I think so. Yeah.
I was like, my brain was thinking of other things.
Well, you can see and hear the pure joy of this team on the ice here at the World Junior Championships. First team out. Let's take a look at the short program scores. There it is, 52.13. Nod of approval for Naomi Lachlan. Good job. Good job.
Please welcome the next skaters.
Here we go. Our next team comes from France.
Representing France,
Louise Erhard and Matthias Pellegrini. 18 and 19 years of age. A new team with just one Junior Grand Prix experience this season in Gdansk, coming 8th. 37.47 person best. They'll skate to Come Fly With Me.
Let's fly away. Come fly with me. Let's fly away. If you could use some exotic pose, there's a bar far away. Come fly with me. Let's fly.
Well, you can see with this young team, they don't have a lot of international experience or competitive experience. And certainly, although they did the elements, little disjointed between the elements, grabbing, not always tracking each other as much as they would like to. And you can just see just a little less experience than some of the other teams that we will see a little bit later on in the competition coming off the ice. Remember, this is also a city that at a bit of altitude, not like Denver or Colorado Springs, but certainly not sea level as well. So you'll see the athletes a little bit more fatigued as they come off the ice. A good start to get through the program, a little bit forward on some of the landings. We'll take a look at those replays right. Here's the twist, triple twist. There's no split there. The hands go out, but not necessarily down. Double axles a little bit far apart, a little forward there for Matis. There's the throw, double flip, a little forward on the landing. 5 reverse lift in at level 3, so missing one of the features is change of position. Some pretty good flow across the ice on the turns. Difficult dismount. Well, level 3 on that. Back inside dismount, only got 2 of the 4 features. And there's a look right at the end of their program.
Continue ma pirouette. Champignon est là.
Les notes, s'il vous plaît.
Let's take a look at the
Louise Erard.
short program scores for Louise and Matis. Season's best 40.43, but you can see a significant difference in the score from the first team from the United States. That's generally related to the quality. A couple of mistakes there as well. Second team out in the competition, currently sitting in second place.
Please welcome the next skaters.
Here's the third team in group number 1. From China, 16-year-old Yixi Yang, 18-year-old Shunyang Deng. The only competition on record for this year was a 5th place finish at the Junior Grand Prix in Gdansk, which is a pretty good finish. So certainly have some skills, but we haven't seen much from this team. We'll see them now at the Junior World Championship. Skating to In the Mood by Glenn Miller. Well, from China, 16-year-old Yixi Yang, 18-year-old Sheng Yang Deng. And you can see this team has not as much experience as some of the other teams we'll see a little bit later in the competition, of course. Struggling a little bit in some of the pair elements. Certainly strong skaters, but you can see the mileage isn't quite there. And they haven't been out. They've only been out to one competition this year. As I mentioned in Gdansk, they were 5th. This was just a little bit shaky, but they also have some excellent skills. So pair skating so strong in China. And most certainly we'll see this team in the future. Individual skating skills, the jumps were a little weaker, of course, as well. So some strength in the pair elements, some work to be done in the solo elements. Here's the twist, triple twist. Comes in at a level 3, so missing certainly one of the features. There's the throw double toe loop. It's huge. That'll be a triple quite easy in the future. We might see that in the free program, a group 5 reverse lift, change your position. Good flow, you don't see any snow on the skates of the young man. Back inside death spiral. That's in at level 3, so that's well done. Nice low pivot. And here, the double loop, watch EXE right here. Just under rotated. So more mileage with this team, and we'll see improvement every time out. New team, obviously, not a lot of experience, but gaining some here in Calgary at the Worlds.
还是调整的比较快。我哥这边教你们肯定好。
And it's so interesting for these young skaters who haven't been out internationally, don't know the other teams. So it's a really good experience to be able to watch their competitors compare themselves. Let's take a look at the scores for the short program. Season's best at 47.19. That'll put Yixi and Chunyang currently into second place.
Shi and Chunyang are currently in second place.
Leur note pour le programme court, 47.19. Leur meilleure note cette saison. Ils sont actuellement en deuxième place.
And there are the standings. The Q beside the name, just for those of you viewing don't know what the Q means, it means qualify for the free program. In some of the other events where there are more than 24, only the top 24 in the short program will qualify. So when it has a Q, it means they will go on to the free program. And a look at the start order for group number 2. 2 German teams and our first Canadian team here on the ice.
They won the silver medal at the Ice Challenge 2022 in Brussels, Austria. In their free time, they were
Sonia and Robert Lowenhertz from Germany.
Sonia and Robert Wilhelm.
14, 19 years of age. Brother-sister team coached by Rico Rex, who's a skater at the Olympic level. There's a look at 14-year-old Alaya Ackerman and 20-year-old Tobias Harms from Germany as well. One of the younger competitors in the competition. Saw her at breakfast this morning. Just a tiny young woman here in the junior pairs event. And they're excited to be amongst this group. They're coached by Florian Just. They are the German national junior silver medalists. As we take a look at the Canadian team of Ashlyn Schmitz and Tristan Taylor. Ashlyn's 16 years old. Tristan is 20. 4th at nationals in the junior event. They train in Regina, Saskatchewan, so not so far from Calgary. Just about a 45-minute flight. Right in the middle, pretty much in the middle of Canada, the prairies. And as we have mentioned in the past, when you get to a World Championships, there are no hockey lines. There are new advertising on the boards, television lights. This is not an environment that these skaters in the Junior World Championships will have had a lot of experience with. Maybe at their national championships in some of the larger skating nations, but it's a new environment. And so, along with the excitement and the nerves, comes adjustments to that environment. This is Olympic-size ice, so those North American teams who skate on NHL-size arenas, this is much bigger than that. So 2 days of practices have helped these teams adapt. There's Dave Schultz, the coach of Ashlyn and Tristan. He's done such a great job in Saskatchewan getting the pair discipline underway. Just the last bit of time on the warm-up. Now most of the skaters doing their individual skating. You can take a look at the first team about to skate the program, Sonia and Robert. And it's interesting, there's been a lot of fun for these athletes up to this point. Now the nerves really kick in moments before they skate the program at a Junior World Championship. What they work so hard for, but moments like this, you go, whoa, okay, it's finally here. That moment. As we take a look at Rico Rex, their coach, a few words of encouragement and detail. Just the last minute, of course, all the pair elements will have been warmed up, and so now each skater pretty much on their own. You don't have to, but it's generally what happens with these teams. They split apart and go off on their own little bit, gather their thoughts, feel the ice, bend their knees, get comfortable, bring their heart rate down a little bit. And here we go, group number 2, the pairs short program here at the World Junior Figure Skating Championships in Calgary, Canada. Day 1 of competition.
Please welcome the next competitor.
For our first team, brother and sister, 14-year-old Sonia, 19-year-old Robert Lowenhertz. Coached by Rico Rex. 38.71, their personal best. They competed in Ostrava and in Gdansk on the Junior Grand Prix, coming 7th in both those competitions. Want to improve their score here right now. Skating to the fencing lesson from the Mask of Zorro.
From Germany, Sonia Lorenz and Robert Lorenz.
Well, you can see just a little bit of nerves for Sonia in this program. They did some other elements quite okay, but you can see them coming off the ice just a little. And also breathing heavy. I talked about the altitude here, so that's always a little bit disconcerting as well. And a new experience for this team at Junior Worlds. Here's a look at the twist. There's a good split. Just a double twist. And that comes in at level 2. So getting 2 of the 4 features, not bad. This was the problem for Robert. Watch on the right side of the screen, bails out of the double, and that goes in as a single axle. Group 5 step lift. You can see her step up over the shoulder. There's the release of the one hand, grab the blade. And this Group 5 step lift comes in at level 4, in fact. There's the throw, double flip. Nice and high, good speed on the landing, well done. A little bit out of sync on the side-by-side spin. And at the end of the program.
Ja, da warst du viel zu früh. In vielen Morgen, genau.
Oh, that was nice with
Für diesen Stress, den ihr gehabt habt bei der anderen.
brother supporting the sister.
Da warst du so schön ruhig letztes
And good work by the coaches just to sort of reassure the athletes, and for Sonia, get over the nerves. And short program is done. We'll look towards the free program.
angesetzt und schon konnte er schon springen, war er noch gar nicht auf dem Bein.
Hast du gemacht?
Doppelachsel natürlich. Step out, aber ein bisschen ausgedreht.
Well, let's take a look at the scores
Sonia Lovenher
for Sonia and Robert.
Lovenher
There it is, 34.24, and that'll put Sonia and Robert currently into 4th place.
They are currently in 4th place.
Leur note pour le programme court, 34.24.
There's a look at
Ils
your
sont actuellement en
leaderboard,
4e
top
place.
4 skaters. First 4 teams out in the pair short program.
Please welcome the next competitors.
Well, up next from Germany as well, 14-year-old Alaya Ackerman, 20-year-old Tobias Harms, coached by Florian Just. 35.33, their personal best at the Baltic Cup in Gdansk on the Junior Grand Prix. They will be skating to Mac the Knife.
Oh, the shark, babe, has such teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has on that heel, babe, and he keeps it out of sight. You know when that shark bites with his teeth, dear, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves, though, yes, on that heel, babe, so there's never a trace of breath on the sidewalk. Oh, Sunday morning, don't you know, lots of body just oozing life, and someone sneaking around the corner. Could that be our boy, Mac the Knife? From a tugboat down by the river, don't you know, there's a cement bag just dropping on down. That cement's there, it's there all the way, dear. If I will get you 10 old Mac keys back in town, dear, by the pillow, he disappeared, baby, after drawing out all his hard-earned cash. Yeah, the line forms on the right, babe.
What a great example of a young team, very well organized throughout that program. Yeah, a little cautious, not a full amount of speed at this stage of development, but skated really well together. Didn't have a lot of distance between each other, tracked each other well, similar style of skaters. Really nice job. You can see them happy coming off the ice. They had a very clear strategic plan to be clean and clear. There's the twist. Nice and tidy and at a level 2. So they have 2 of the 4 features. Here's the throw, triple flip, or double flip, pardon me. Beautiful. Nice extension on the landing. Group 5 step lift. Release the hand. This is in a level 3, so just missing one feature. The dismount feature, the back inside death spiral in a level 2. Everything well executed. And the double loops. Good save by Tobias on that.
So there's never a trace of breath.
Nicely done. And you can see the stage of development that these early teams are at. A little bit more simple elements. And just learning to skate together between the elements with unison, nice and close, as a unit, as one unit, not 2 separate skaters. So this team has done very well in getting themselves organized and getting them through the short program in a nice, clean fashion. When experience like this is gained, confidence is also gained. More speed will be added as they grow and mature. We'll start seeing a completely different team next season.
Und dein Rittberger war auch ein
Ja, ein bisschen wackelig, ja.
war ein bisschen sehr
Ja, mei.
Kann ja mal passieren.
Kann mal passieren. Ich bin auch stark auf Tulle brennen von uns.
And I see that.
Den will ich besser.
The scores, please.
Short program scores for Aliyah and Tobias.
Aliyah Ackerman and Tobias Helms have earned 40
Season's best, 40.96.
in the short program.
Look pretty happy with that. Everyone in the kiss and cry, well done. That'll put them currently into 3rd place. Thumbs up. There it is, top 5 on the leaderboard.
Sitzen bleiben, bis die nächsten aufgerufen werden und drauf sind.
Just a talk dude.
Well, the next team comes from Canada. 16-year-old Ashlyn Schmitz, 20-year-old Tristan Taylor, 4th at the Nationals in the juniors this season. In Oshawa, they won the bronze medal in Riga, took 6th in Gdansk on the Junior Grand Prix. Good improvement this past season, looking to finish the year with top scores as they'll skate to Night Fever by the Bee Gees. Well, nice job here at home by the Canadian team of Ashton Schmitz and Tristan Taylor from Saskatchewan. Pretty clean performance for this team. Some minus GOEs for quality, but some positive ones as well. But overall, I think they'll be quite satisfied with that as their debut at the junior world level. And because they're familiar with this building, having had camps here, so feeling pretty comfortable on the ice surface as they step into the kiss and cry. Let's take a look at some of the elements. Here's the double twist, just 2. There's a split, they get that. Catch, no, they didn't get that. The steps coming in, of course. Ashton touches down on the landing. Double axles, though, this is really well done. Look at that bracket right there. Good speed, arms back, right off the end of the edge. Solid landing for both. Into an inside spread eagle. Really nicely done. Good positive GOE in on that. Double flip. Ashton touches down on that as well, so that was a minus in the GOE. There's the Group 5 reverse lift. This comes in at level 4, so all 4 features. Entry, change of position, change of hold, difficult dismount. Nice. Nod of approval by Tristan. It's exciting to skate here at home, in your home country, no question, but it's also nerve-wracking, especially in front of friends and family and your teammates. So kind of mixed feelings, but at the end of the day, when you've done the best that you can do, it's a great feeling. You can see Dave and Ashlyn talking a little bit technical here, some of the small errors.
The scores, please.
Let's take a look. Short program scores for Ashlyn and Tristan.
Ashton Schmitz and Tristan Taylor have earned 45.
Season's best, 45.83. So that's good progress made throughout the season, and that'll put them currently into 3rd place. And small nod of approval. They would hope for more. Just some small GOE issues. There is the leaderboard after 2 groups. Nicely done. First Canadian competitors here at the Junior World Championships. And there's a look at the standings so far. Naomi and Lachlan had a great program with a 52.13. Yixi Yang, Xu Yang Deng in second from China. Good debut for them. And Ashlyn and Tristan just finishing their skate, currently sitting in 3rd place. So there will be a nice resurfacing, and we're going to step aside, take a short break. We'll be back with group number 3 right after this. Welcome back to Calgary and the pair short program on day one of competition here at the 2023 ISU World Junior Figure Skating Championships. I'm your host, Ted Barden, as we take a look at group number 3, about to take to the ice for their 6-minute warm-up. And here we go. We can see some of the Canadian flags being waved as we take a look at the start order. Eva Kemp and Jonathan Elizarov will start out this group. And as we take a look at Eva Kemp, 14 years old, Jonathan Elizarov is 19. They skated on the Junior Grand Prix in Riga and Gdansk this season. They're national silver medalists at the Canadian Championships this past January. They're skating at home and having the local skating fans, of course, plus their teammates cheer them on. They did such a great job. There's a look at Haruna Murakami and Simatara Moriguchi from Japan. What a delightful young couple this is. (14 and 21 years of age). They actually won their senior national championship and their junior national championship.
They won the gold medal at the Irish International Cup 2022.
And Barbara Kusianova and Luka Pokotska from the Czech Republic, 15 and 19 years of age. National junior champions in the Czech Republic. Sofia Barum, 14 years old. Danielle Tiomensa from the United States. They were the leaders after the short program and the Junior Grand Prix final in Torino. A really strong team who's made massive improvement throughout this season. Taking the silver in the Junior Grand Prix final. Remember, the starting order for the Junior World Championships is a result of the world standings. And the group in which you are in the world standings is drawn, you're drawn within that group. So we're going in the order pretty much of the world standings in this event. You'll start to notice in this group a little stronger individual skating skills, a little faster between the elements. And much of that has to do with experience. While we're watching the warm-up, just a little bit of background about the city of Calgary for those of you around the world watching, and thank you for joining the broadcast here in Calgary. It is a city of around 1.5 million. The economy revolves around energy, film, television, technology, manufacturing. It is spectacular scenery with the Rocky Mountains less than 1 hour away and land as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful and natural. The facility here, Winsport Arena, just about 10 minutes west of Calgary. And this whole facility here has a ski hill, snowboarding, half pipe. The old ski jumps, the 1988 Winter Olympic Games, are no longer in use. In fact, they're condemned. They're still standing, but no one uses them. It's a beautiful Olympic park, and Hockey Canada housed right in this building, in this arena here, right at the end of opposite end of the arena that we are broadcasting from, and the Olympic Training Center as well. So lots of sport activity here. Many sports are trained, and of course our sports medicine people here helping the athletes as well. Great facility. It's been beautiful weather. A little bit cold. Fresh snow. Beautiful part of the world here, just very close to the Rocky Mountains, about 45 minutes west of this facility. Run into Canmore, Alberta, and then Banff. We're the start of the Rocky Mountains, lift up into the sky. And this facility just perfect for the Junior World Championships. All the athletes and team leaders and coaches seem thrilled with the arrangement. Access to ice. And we thank all the local volunteers in Skate Canada as well. Just final few words of thoughts from Kevin Dodd, coach, and Andrew Evans, coach of our first team on the ice in group number 3. As I said, you can see the tension on their face, skating here at home in front of their teammates, in front of friends and family at a world championship. It's what you work so hard for. It's hard to enjoy the moment until after you've performed. Our first team comes from Canada. 14-year-old Eva Kemp, 19-year-old Jonathan Elizarov, silver medalist at the National Championships in juniors. They were 5th in Gdansk, took the silver in Riga, qualified for the Junior Grand Prix final, but couldn't go because of an injury. But here they are at Junior Worlds, and they'll skate to Cirque du Soleil.
Na
Well, what a great skate for Eva Kemp and Jonathan Elizarov of Canada. They couldn't really do much better than that right here at home. A nice clean skate. And you can see the smiles coming off the ice. And a little bit of a chuckle. I'm pretty happy with that. Boy, that was solid. Much improved throughout this season with the experience gained in the Junior Grand Prix. Unfortunately missing the Junior Grand Prix final in Torino, but
It was fantastic. Yeah, it was amazing.
Thank you.
Coach Kevin Daw says that was fantastic. That was amazing. That was their season's best. We'll see what the score is. There's the triple twist, good split. That's in at a level 2. So missing just 2 features, the entry probably. And here are the double axles. Look at the speed. Solid landing. Good flow as well. Good timing off the ice and back on. Throw double flip. A little bit forward on the landing there. A little bit open in the air as well, but still well done. Good 5 reverse lift. It's in at level 4. There's the change of position, the change of hold. Good speed across the ice by Jonathan. You can see nice flow. Difficult dismount, of course. Step sequence in at level 4 as well. Maximizing their points, every element except the change combinations spin in the positive GOEs, so we should see a pretty good score here. Their season's best is 43.85. Clearly, I think they're going to beat that here right now. That was their best short program of the season, without question.
Yeah, I like went into a hole when I got camel. I kind of messed it up a little bit.
And you could see Coach Kevin Dawson, the kiss and cry, saying that was fantastic. And it was. We'll see what the score is.
Eva Kemp and Jonathan Elizarov.
Season's best. 55.88. They were even surprised at that score. Zeva and Jonathan take the lead here at the World Junior Championships in group number 3. There's a look at the leaderboard, top 5. Well done. Well, our next team comes from Japan. 14-year-old Haruna Murakama and 21-year-old Sumitara Moriguchi. Winning both the senior and junior national championships of Japan. They're skating to Le Corsaire. Well, what a wonderful performance by Haruna and Sumatara. Really beautifully clean, particularly in the pair elements. The solo jumps maybe just a little bit weaker. Some of the solo items, the throw in particular at this stage of the development, but much more to come from this. Wow. And personality as well. Thrilled to be here. You can see them coming off the ice, happy with that performance, so they should be. That's the stage of development that they're currently at. And it's good. And with much more to come, without question, as they get off Marcotte, their coach. Supporter to help her here. Let's take a look at the twists. Double twist, the hands don't come down. That's just a level 2, so they're just missing 2 features there. That's okay, nice and safe. Here's the throw. Double Lutz it has in the system. Watch the double axels, good speed. There's the bracket, there's the step forward off the ice. Back to the ice on time. Great unison. Group 5 reverse lift, the most difficult one. Backward entry, change of hold, change of position, good speed across the ice by Sumatara. And then the difficult dismount. Back inside disbarrel, though, only at base level, so did not get enough. There's the head touching the ice. Lost some points on that back inside disbarrel, but certainly the quality and the style. Composition at 6.29, the performance at 6.32, and skating skills at 6.46. So some good PC scores. There's Mia Hamada in the kiss and cry also. Well, that's a good performance. They should be very happy with that. Their season's best or personal best score is 47.94. They'll beat that here, no question, with this performance.
Then it was so good.
Scores, please.
Les notes, s'il vous plaît.
Coach Bruno very happy with that performance. Let's take a look at the score. Season's best, 55.69. They're surprised at that score and thrilled at the same time. And that'll put Haruna and Sumatara currently into second place. Perfect position for long, says Bruno. That's great. Our next team in the ice comes from the Czech Republic. 15-year-old Barbara Kusianova and 19-year-old Luka Vokatska. 3-time national junior champions, 9th last season at the Junior World Championships, 6th place in Ostrava and Gdansk on the Junior Grand Prix. 45.23, their personal best. They'll skate to Nemesis.
Die 1,000 times. And if chewing was to show you how much I care, I'll probably be wearing dentures by now. If you held your breath on me, you would have died 1,000,000 times. And if chewing was to show me how much you care, you'd probably swallow your tongue by now. Now promises broken. Nemesis is our token. You turn around, march on to your new home. Oh. Wherever you're gone, darling, please don't you ever forget to treat others the way you want to be treated.
Well, you could see a hand clap by Luca after the short program. Feeling pretty good about that program. There were some nice successes in it. A few little bobbles here in the program as well. And you can see in this team, they're somewhat almost not the same height, but close. And let's take a look at some of the elements here. So we see the double axles off the top, a little far apart, but both done, no problem. Positive GOE, 1.19. There's the split on the twist, great split. Catch a little bit far away, just away, barely can catch the hand. There's the throw, double flip, nice flow, good extension on that element, the group 5 toe lift. There's the one hand, grab the blade, change of position, change of hold. That was in at a level 3 only. No change of position, of course. There's the back inside desk power. This is in only at level 1, so missing 2 of the features. Little chatter on the edge there.
Broken. Nemesis, our token.
And you can see they're okay with the program, not overly thrilled, not totally disappointed. Their personal best in this program, 45.23. And so pretty much every team out so far, we have seen their season's best here at the Junior Worlds. And that can be attributed to some degree the end of the season. They're peaking for this competition. They've had their run-throughs, they've gained their experience, they've made their improvements. Top scorers should, and they hope, to come here right now. Short program score, there it is, season's best at 48.38, and that'll put Barbara and Luca currently into 4th place.
They're currently in 4th place.
Leur note pour le programme court, 48.38. Leur meilleure note cette saison. Ils sont actuellement en 4e place.
Please welcome the next skaters.
Veuillez accueillir les prochains patineurs.
The next team on the ice comes from the United States, 14-year-old Sofia Barham and 20-year-old Danielle Tomensev. They're coached by Todd Sand and Jenny Mino. 63.77, their personal best. They earned that at the Junior Grand Prix final in Torino, where they won that program. And they'd like to do that here again right now as they'll skate to blah, blah, blah. Cha-cha-cha.
Blah, 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 cha-cha-cha. And this is called a blah, blah, cha-cha-cha. If I could write some words, don't you know? Still the people will say cha-cha-cha, let's go. So we'll just leave it this way, and we'll say it's the blah blah cha-cha-cha.
Okay, that was absolutely outstanding, and they will put pressure on Anastasia Golubeva, Hector Giotopoulos more. They'll skate last, of course, but this was top team out so far in this competition by a lot. We'll see what the score is, of course, but wow. Best performance, personality, plus difficult elements, plus quality. And you can see that fist pump by Danielle at the end of the program, and that said it all. They went to step their game up and compete and try to chase down the Australians, who, at least to this point in the season, have owned top spot. What a great performance. Really nice young people, no question, smiles as they come off the ice. What I loved is that they actually broke out of the technical delivery and gave some connection to the music. That's rare in junior pairs. That's rare in pairs because they don't. Todd Sand, of course, world bronze medalist years ago, saying cha-cha-cha as they come off the ice. Look at a great twist, triple, good catch. Oh, the arm touches the shoulder, so that comes in, but it comes in at level 4, so top difficulty. Double axles, great speed, no problem. Soft landing into some change edges. Here's the throw, triple toe loop, first throw triple in the competition. Great speed, great confidence on the landing. Great expression. There's another look at it right there. Group 5 reverse lift. Oh, Danielle's a beast. I've called him that in the past. He's so strong. Carries great flow across the ice. Nice and safe in the level 4. All the elements in the pluses, and that lift comes in at a plus 2.10. So great score there. Great reaction. Great program. No question, you'll see the leaders here, I would think. Now their best, personal best, is 63.77. Not only the season's best, and they earned that at the Junior Grand Prix final. They'll top that score here right now, and they deserve to do that, as we can see. Coach Todd Sand and the Kiss and Cry, great legacy, great history of that young man and his wife Jenny Mino brought to pair skating in the United States. Not only a wonderful pair team, wonderful coaches, just grounded people. Wonderful, down to earth. Let's take a look at the scores. There it is, season's best, 66.95. A little bit of a head tilt by Sophia, thinking maybe it could be a little bit higher.
They're currently in first place.
That's top score so far. What a great program. Have an 11-point lead. Great place to be coming into the final group. Soft high five there in the Kiss and Cry. Well done. Just a reminder, the Q beside the names means that all these teams will have qualified. There's only 14 in this event, but when there's over 24 skaters in an event, there's a qualifying round. So some skaters don't have the Q beside their name. It means they will not qualify for the free program. Not the case here in pairs. There are only 14 teams. They will all qualify for their free program. If you look at the final group entering the ice right now, there are the Australians taking to the ice. There's a look at the start order for group number 4. First event in the Junior World Championships. And there's the team for France. Oksana, 18. Flavien, 20 years old. Second in seniors at the French Nationals, 10th at the Junior Worlds last season, looking to improve on that placement here in Calgary. There's a look at the top team here in Canada in the junior pairs event. Chloe Panetta, Kieran Thrasher, 19 and 18 years of age, junior national champions, wanting to continue their improvement throughout the season and have their personal best right here at home at the Worlds. look at the Ukrainian team of Violeta Sirova and Ivan Hopta, both 16 and 19 years of age. They were ninth this season at the European Championships, the Senior European Championships in Espoo, Finland. Sixth last year at the Junior Worlds. Again, looking to move up from that. 2 second-place finishes on the Junior Grand Prix, or a second-place finish on the Junior Grand Prix and a 5th place at the Junior Grand Prix final. And there are the winners of the Junior Grand Prix final in Torino, Anastasia Gulibeva and Hector Giotopoulos Moore. Anastasia 17, Hector is 20. They have power, they have presence, they have difficult elements. Anastasia has grown quite a bit throughout this season, and they've had to adapt to the height, but done a wonderful job all year long. They're going to want to win. This is the big title. It's great to win the Junior Grand Prix. It's great to win the Junior Grand Prix final, but this is the big one. This is the big show. The World Junior Championships, and they want to have the title of World Champions, Junior World Champions. So far, this event has been really good. We've seen all the teams deliver their personal best, their season's best here. As I mentioned, it's the end of the season for most of these skaters in this competition. There are a few that will represent their countries and seniors as well, but most will finish their season here in Calgary, go back home and rest a bit, start preparation for next season with new programs, new choreography, and a list of new elements they're going to want to accomplish as they move into next season. And that comes up for the juniors quite early, starting in mid-August or third week of August with the Junior Grand Prix first event. But some of these skaters, particularly in the pairs, will age out and will have to move to seniors. So we will not see them on the Junior Grand Prix next season. Some we will. See the unison in this team from Ukraine. And by the way, we want to thank all of those countries and federations and private citizens that have helped Ukrainian skaters move and adapt and adjust in a new land, continue their life and their training with support of people they've never met before, clubs that have helped them with ice, coaches that have helped them. The right thing to do. We thank all of those people that have helped Ukrainian athletes around the world, not only in our sport, but in all sports, through these very, very difficult times. Final few moments of the warm-up. There, Anastasia and Hector will skate last in this group, which is not a big deal in the short program. Programs are shorter, of course, so the wait is not so long. In the free program, maybe a little bit more problematic. Remember, we are about 3,000 feet above sea level, so there is an effect on these athletes. The air is thinner. We will see fatigue, not so much in the short, but we will see that in the free programs as we start the final group in the pair short program here at Junior Worlds.
Please welcome the
Well, our next team on the ice comes from France, 18-year-old Oksana Vilamos and 20-year-old Fabienne Ginot. Coached by Bruno Massat. 56.94 personal best. They earned that at Solidarity Cup in Gdansk on the Junior Grand Prix this season. And they'll skate the short program here at the Junior Worlds to Inside by Chris
If I was you, I'd run. If I was you, I'd hide. If I was you, I'd be afraid. Afraid of what's inside. If I was you, I'd run. If I was you, I'd hide. If I was you, I'd be afraid. Afraid of what's inside. Afraid of what's inside. I can hear your voice. I can feel you cry. No matter what you do now, don't dare to close your eyes. Hand is drawing near. I'll tell them that you tried. Shed a single tear now. Time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye.
Well, this is one very happy pair team, but what stood out for me are not only the difficulty of the elements and the quality of them, but this team took the time to be innovative and with their choreography and with their coach to take a little bit of time to connect to the music and do some choreography. That is, generally speaking, not always, generally speaking, in junior pairs, unlikely to see. Elements take a long time. There isn't a lot of space within the program to create a character, create to the music. But they did. And that sets them a little bit separate because they not only executed difficult elements well, they also gave a little bit more in the PCs. We'll see how that reflects in the score.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
Voilà.
Coach thrilled with that. Here's the twist. That's in at a level 3. Or sorry, the throw. It's the throw triple flip. Put forward on the landing. Here's the twist. That's level 3. So no split feature, but the other 3 were there. The double axles, no problem. Lean, but hung on and had to fight for that a bit. Back inside Desperately, only at a level 2, so 2 of the features missing there. Nice position by Oksana. Group 5 reverse. You can see the back entry there. Straight up, good flow across the ice. You watch the change of hold. There it is. Change your position. And you can see the hands are free, balanced on the hip. Not easy. Trusting the man below. Turn smoothly. Watch out for those toe picks. Here's a look at the ending. Well done. Fist pump. And they're thrilled. Great job by Oksana and Flavien from France. Now their personal best this season is 56.94. Once again, I believe that you're going to see their personal best here because we have not seen a lot of big mistakes. We've seen improved quality through the time and experience they've gained through the season. And here are the scores. Season's best, 60.58. That'll put them currently into second place.
Season's best.
Great score, great skate. Good result.
Leur note pour le programme court, 60.58.
There
Leur
are your
meilleure
top
note cette
5
saison.
teams on the
Ils
leaderboard.
sont actuellement en deuxième place.
Well, up next, from Canada, 19-year-old Chloe Panetta, 18-year-old Kieran Thrasher, Canadian National Junior Champion, 7th at Junior Worlds last season, 3rd and 4th place finish on the Junior Grand Prix final. They didn't have a great skate at the Junior Grand Prix final, 3rd and 4th place on Junior Grand Prix event, and a 6th place finish in the Junior Grand Prix final, 47.93, their personal best in the short program this season. The skate the short program to If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys.
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Been there before. That life's a bore, so full of the superficial. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, yeah. Some people search for fountain, promise is forever young. Some people need 3 dozen roses, and that's the only way you prove you love them. Listen, baby, yeah, on a silver platter, and what good would it be? Some people want it all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, everything means nothing if I ain't got you.
Well, you could see clearly on the expression for Chloe and Kieran. You know, here at home, it's tough to skate and wanting to skate their best in the final group, and that did not happen on this day. The reality is that the double axel in the fall for Chloe and the twist comes in at base level. That was unusual. The jump I could see because that was a bit of a challenge throughout the season, but the twist, just the pop. The timing was a little bit off, didn't get the height, didn't get the clearance, and had to come out. Let's take a look. Here it is. This is the twist. This just did not climb and not fast enough in the air. Just kind of loose. Slow rotation. Had to come out forward. Double bracket. So downgrade. There's the double axle. And Chloe pulls that around the quarter just a little bit. And didn't get all the way around. There's a Group 5 reverse lift. That's much better, of course. That's in level 4 with a plus GOE. But even then, with the disappointment of the first two elements, hard to skate free, hard to skate happy. Bothered by the disappointment of the first two elements in the program. Back inside Despard, level 2. I've seen a couple features on that as well.
Some people want it all, but I don't want to be.
And you can see just the expression right away, and the disappointment's there. There's never moments like this. To get here are a challenge. To be here, it's fun, but you always have to cope with the result. Skating well, skating to your potential. Once it's done, is an easy feeling. There's no emotions, just joy, just celebration. And when you don't deliver what you wanted to do or what you're capable of, your mind is full of emotion and thoughts and questions and concerns, and we can see that going through the minds of Chloe and Kieran right here. You feel for them.
Les notes, s'il vous plaît.
No question.
Chloe Panetta and Kieran
It's sport, and it's tough. 47.41 for Chloe and Kieran, and that'll put them currently into 7th place.
They are currently in 7th place.
La note pour le programme court, 47.41. Ils sont actuellement en 7e place.
Our next team comes from Ukraine. 16-year-old Violeta Sirova, 19-year-old Ivan Hopta, 9th this season at the European Championships in Finland, 6th last year at the Junior World Championships, and 2 second-place finishes on the Junior Grand Prix, 5th at the Junior Grand Prix final. This is a quality team, without question. You'll see wonderful posture, great speed, great flow throughout the program. 55.50, their personal best in the short program, and they'll skate the short to Vesna. Well, that was fun. That was different, no question, the type of program. And you can see the difference between the jumping skills at the moment and the throws. Just a little bit more simple than some of the other teams, but the quality of the pair elements, extraordinary. Just really wonderful, top notch. So still room for growth and development in the individual solo jumping skills. But other than that, wow, twist was great, the lift was great. Back inside Desparrow, step sequence as well. So wonderful quality on all the pair elements and also the solo elements. They're just not as difficult. Here's the twist, there's the split, hands to the side, nice clean catch, nice easy dismount. Level 4, all 4 features accomplished. Wonderful landing positions as well. Here's the throw, double lutz. Double loops. Some more simple but really beautifully done. So good positive GOE. Just like a little dance lift in the program. There's the group 5 reverse lift. Interesting entry. Change of position, change of hold. Really wonderful. A plus 1.60 for that element, plus the difficulty of level 4. So total score of 8.60 for that lift. That was outstanding. Great job. Their personal and season's best 55.50. I believe that you will also see their season's best, no question, here with that program. Yeah, very well done. Congratulations to all the athletes from Ukraine to continue to pursue their careers. Yeah.
The scores, please.
Les notes, s'il vous plaît.
Sure program score
Violetta Sierova
for Violetta
Kopta have earned
and Yvonne. Season's best 58.47. So that'll put Violetta and Yvonne currently into third place.
Leur note pour le programme court, 58.47.
And that'll just come down to those difficult elements. You can see they're pretty close between second and third as we look at the team from Australia. 17-year-old Anastasia Gulabeva and 20-year-old Hector Giotopoulos-Moore. Junior world silver medalist from last season. They've won every Junior Grand Prix event they've entered this year, including the Junior Grand Prix final in Torino, and now looking for a world title here. But they'll need to perform. The pressure is on. We've had some really strong performances. They'll need to skate clean here to take the lead after the short. 63.62 personal best. They'll skate to Architect of the Mind. Well, you could see the quality of this team without question, but there was one big mistake. That was a missed pivot on Hector's part there. Don't know exactly what happened. We'll take a look at that, but that is a loss of about 4 points, and that could be the difference in the lead. No question that all the other skills and the degree of difficulty were there. That was an unexpected, unusual mistake. The throw was there, the twist was there, but the Desparo was not. Leaving 4 points on the table. And we'll see what that will mean at the end of this competition after the free program. No question that might be costly here. We've had some other really strong short programs, especially by Sophia Barham and Danielle Giomensa from the United States. And remember that Sophia and Danielle actually won the short program at the Grand Prix final, Junior Grand Prix final. This team was second. They came back to win, but they also had a problem there in Torino. Let's take a look. Here's the twist. It's in at just level 2, missing the steps, no split. So just a level 2. They'll lose some points there. Here are the double axels. These were beautiful. Great speed, solid landings. The throw? No problem. Throw, triple toe loop. Great save there by Anastasia. Here's the lift. Group 5 reverse. Difficult. Level 4 of difficulty. 1.20 for the GOE for the quality score. They're riding the wave. They're on their way until this. Watch the left leg as it begins to bend back to pivot. He's got the pivot. Look at the heel of the right foot. Catches the ice and stops the momentum. And he had to break that whole element. And that comes in at 0. That is at least 4 to 4.5 loss. You can see him hit the ice there. Wow. What a shock. That's competition. That's sport. That's going to make this even more interesting. 63.52 personal best in the short program. They'll be about 4 points off that, because other than that mistake, everything else was top notch. Let's take a look.
Anastasia
Short program score 59.18. Not so bad, and that'll put this team currently into 3rd place. They're in striking distance, no problem, but they will need to skate brilliant in the free to take the world title. There we go. There's a look at your top 5 teams. A little disappointment there in the kiss and cry. Obviously, once again, they'll have to fight their way back on top. They've done it before. They can do it again, but they'll need to be perfect. Close to perfect. Okay, there's a look at the standings after the short program. Of course, you can see just less than, or just over a point for Anastasia and Hector out of 2nd place, but they're 6 points away from the lead. That's a big gap. Not insurmountable, but it is a fairly big gap as we take a look at the rest of the field in the junior pairs short program. Well, this short program certainly sets up for the free. It will be a battle. It'll be interesting. It'll be nerve-wracking, and that's what you want sport to be. Exciting. Unpredictable. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. In 3rd place, Anastasia and Hector from Australia. Had a wonderful program going. Beautiful twist right here. Just a level 2 though. Lost some points. Double axels, no problem. Solid. The throw, triple toe loop. Strong. But the mistake on the Desparo cost them at least 4 points. So we take a look at 2nd place, Violeta Sirova, Ivan Hopka of Ukraine. Pardon me, Oksana and Flavian from France in 2nd. They had such a solid performance as well. Their season's best. And the leaders, no surprise really here. They took the lead on the Junior Grand Prix final. Sophia Barham, Danielle Diomentsov from the United States. Solid program, not only technically, but they performed beautifully to the music as well. The throw Chupatolu. And there you have it. The conclusion of the pairs short program. Up next will be the women's short program. Local time here at 14:45 in Calgary. Group number 1 will take to the ice. We hope you've enjoyed the coverage of the junior short program here at the World Junior Figure Skating Championships. I'm Ted Barton. Thank you for watching. Make sure you join us in just a few moments for the women's short.